we going yet? We are going jolly good. Alrighty. Hey everybody. Hey Dale. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Today, look, I'm not normally on a, well, I think it would still be Saturday I know it's Saturday in the US, probably in parts of Europe. It's Sunday here in Australia. I digress. Anyway, I'm just thinking now's as good as time as any to just tinker around on a number of kits I'm working on. I've almost finished one of them. That's the Corolla Levin. It shouldn't even have taken this long. I got a bit lazy. Why? Well, because it did. Then we can do a bit of prepping work on the Lavockin and in fact, a whole stack of stuff. That's the bottom line here. Now, I hope you're all well. Hope you're well, Dale. And with that all said and done, first things first, as always, caffeine. Now, first up, let there be light. And there was. And the Rob saw that it was good. Now, delay. And light comes up. Now, our first port of call today is going to be the car. And all I really want to do here is pretty much finish the. I'm going to get a glove going on because I don't get thumbprints all over this. Not just thumbprints, any finger really. Now, this is a bit of a bugger to get into position, I found. Now, I'm just trying to work out how I want to go about it, because that does go there. What happens is this clicks into the... You sort of got to get them... Okay, I reckon I know how I'm going to go about this. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Now, if that sits there like that, and it does... Alright, here's what happens. In my eyes. Alright. Now, I reckon, yeah, that's how we'll do this. All right. Now, oh, that's all right then. Now, what we'll do is, I reckon, we're going to put a bit of glue on these and into the little spot that it goes. Get that on. We'll also need to put some glue on the bottom here. We'll put it and on a few spots. Yeah, it's going to be a glue. Get into position on there, then put it onto the thing, and bam. This is my theory. Now, gloves. See, the thing with gloves is you don't get that direct feel. It's the issue I find. Curiously, latex gloves would not improve the situation, largely because you still get your fingerprints through there. Tip for any criminals out there. There you go. If you did not know that beforehand, if you don't want to leave fingerprints, well, these days DNA will do you, won't it? Now, glue. I think we'll go our Revell on this one. Now, let's just get it started. Now, here's something else I want to get onto today. got to start on the bombs for the B-17. Give them a quick second coat and give them a bit of gunmetal grey up the top there for the detonators. That's just something I thought I'd mention in passing. Whilst I'm looking for this bit of paper towel just to check that the glue's running. Give the glue a run and yeah, I did that. Put it on the model. I'm not getting better, am I, mate? Now, we'll go. Well, you might as well go a bit all out with this, but not too heavily. All right, there's that. Italeri, and we'll go. All right. Now, yeah, can't do this with a glove. As the bishop said to the choir boy. Now, we want to get that into there and into there. So that there we go. A little more there. There. And there, good people, is our cockpit. So yeah, all right, glad that that's done. Might zoom out a bit because you get a bit of a zoom thing on StreamYard. Gives you much closer in view than what you actually get on the camera. But there you go. Give it a bit of a side view. Yep. It's not quite straight. This is a good time to take care of that. You're getting grumpy. Now that, you bitch of a thing. This step has proved harder than it needed to be, I think, as an opinion. You'd like to think there was a... Nah, is that straight? Yes. Now I can get a bit showy with it. There we go. All right. Now I shall pop that up on a shelf to dry. I'm actually quite happy with that now. And then our next step is to put that. Be very careful with it. Yep. And up she goes. Now, zoom out. Next thing, the Italian red. Boom. Shake, 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 ba ba da ba. Shake, 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 ba ba da. Shake my painter. Shake my painter. Ow. I'm going to stop there as well. Now, next, let's see how well mixed we are. Oh, it's coming up quite nicely for us. There are still a few little spots of red and black that I wish to tidy up before doing a final seal on, and also some decals actually need to put on, but don't know if I'll worry about the 2 decals in actuality. That's it, 2. I don't know if I'm going to worry about that on the stream. Alrighty. Let's do this, kids. Now, give me a moment. Now, this is the time when a glove will come in handy. Glove in handy. Did I just... Oh, dear, oh, dear. Dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Now, let's have a look where I want to touch up. A little bit here. There. Most of that's pretty good. There was a little bit around the front here. Yes. And a couple of little touches here and there. And yeah, beyond that, it's all good in the hood. Now, so let's set that up. Do I want to? No, I don't. I've got a airplane building jig, and to some point it is quite useful for this. But it's not really the tool for the job on this occasion. So I shan't do it. No, I shan't. Now, give me a moment. Delay. I've got some other car kits lined up to work on after this one at some stage. However, I have a C47 I'm about to commence work on, and I need to finish the B17 and the Lavockin before I really start looking at other projects. I also have a Tiger tank that's just sitting on the shelf, so I should probably get back to that, and even a stag hound that I've still got quite a bit of work I can do on. Dear, oh dear. You know, I think every modeler does that. Am I wrong? I don't know. But I think, the best of my understanding, that's a pretty common thing. Now, I'm going to need goggles for certainly parts of this. In fact, all of this. So, okey-dokey-do. Now, let's get a nice crisp brush for the job. This is where I will hold glove time. Now, what I might do is, because the idea is you'll get a better view of what I'm actually doing here, because the bits of red that I need to tidy up are only really apparent from that angle. There you go, you can see them now. So, for myself, there we go. There are a couple of other colours that need tidying up, but that's fine. I'll do them in due course. Now, for a bit, you can see my hand. I'll try and minimize that view, but yeah. There we go, getting there. We'll give it a much more crisp line, which I'll be much happier with. Yeah, that's the ticket. I often find with these things, it's a matter of angle. Almost there. But yeah, that's looking much nicer from the top. And there we go. A little bit more there. There we go. That's looking much nicer. In my eyes, at least. Then we'll get round to the other parts, being around these parts, which won't take us too long, I wouldn't have thought. There we go. That's the ticket. Look at that. Beautiful. Smooth. Looking happy. Giggity. All right. Sit back for a moment. Whew. All right. Now, I'll get a mouthful of coffee, and then we'll finish off the rest of the Italian red. And at that stage, I think, and I do think, kids, it's true. Actually, you know what? I reckon I can do the decals. Rubbin. Question is, will I? Answer, yeah, why not? There's only two of them, for God's sake. And then that'll be that side of it done, if you know what I'm saying. And then we're really, really close to being done. And that there will be much rejoicing. Now, this side. Again, it's little stuff, kids. We will go. There we go. Yeah, that's starting to look nicer now. Already on that one. I mean, this is small stuff I'm doing now, really. I'm sure you can see that that's the case. But Sometimes it's the small stuff that makes the difference. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way. Go you, Rob. Much nicer. Yeah, much nicer. All right, over to this one. This is probably one of the more, whether it's a question of right hand, left hand, I don't know. This side requires more touch-ups than the other side. Don't know what goes on with that, but never mind. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now, no, that's just, we'll need a bit more chrome up there, but that's fine. All right. Cool. Next. Actually, there is a bit of red I need to touch up there, I think, but we'll come back to that. Now. Couple of spots here. And as you can see, there's also a spot of black I need to touch up. Don't know how the decal did that, but never mind. We'll worry about that when we're doing the black. Now, might hold this from this angle for this particular one. Oops. That's all right. And there we go. Yeah, so far so good. Now, there we go. Just gonna go. All right. All right. Now, okay, there is one last part of the red I want to do, I think. Yeah, just a little touch there. And then there's some black that needs to be tidied up as well. In almost the exact same area. I will be also needing to revarnish or apply another coat of varnish to this before putting it on anything, before putting it on the, or putting anything in really. What the hell's going on there? Oh, that's an easy fix. And this is why we do these things, these little tidy ups at the last moment, just to get it all pretty. Now, we'll go into here with a bit as well. It's not looking entirely happy. All right. That's all I wanted to do on that color-wise. Do I want to do the deckling now? No. My rationale being that I will need to. Actually. Yeah. I'm really decisive, aren't I? If I look, so I'm going to put it on the aircraft jig. This can work. Let's do this. All right. Now, first things first. Let's clean the brush. Clean that brush. Ding, 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 ding. I'm a firm believer that if you look after your brush, it will look after you. Now, deedly, deedly, da deedly, dee, da dee, deedly, deedly, da deedly, dee, 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 deedly, deedly, dee. Oh. Yeah, I'm really quite incorrigible with this music caper, aren't I? Dearie me. Oh, hey, how you doing? Let me know if you want to come on to the stream, and I'll flick the link. Oh, look at that behaviour, dear oh dear. And I'll flick the link up. Now, what I'll do in the meantime, I need to apply 2 decals to the hole, and then we'll just put it aside to dry. Something I will show you, Budgie Mama, is cockpit's finally done. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so finally got that done. Zoom out now. Got all that done. That's what I was after. This it's a very useful device. Now, if I grab from the front there, I'm good. I'm just going to pop that on there. Now we need to, there's a decal that goes on, there's a little square there that you can probably see if I move the lighter. There we go. And there's one on the front that needs to go on. Now let us get an exact position for those. Well, the one that goes there is pretty obvious. It goes on the white square, so hello. Now, where is the one? Well, where does it go then? Looking. Yeah. No. There's, okay, what number am I looking for? Number 20. I will, in that case, there may only be one decal that needs to go on, in which case, well, a bit ripped, but hey, what you going to do? I'm looking for that one. This is a, whatever that says. Well, I thought it's absolute shit. This 25 goes on the back. Looking for decal 20. Not seeing decal 20 anywhere, which means it may belong on another kit. That's a jolly rum thing, kids. Let's see if there's any other diagrams that might. Oh, please tell me it doesn't go inside here. That would piss me off big time. Although I don't think anyone would notice, so I just wouldn't get too stressy about it. It's the bottom line here. On the bottom, perhaps. Let me just have a quick gander. If it was in the cockpit, theoretically, I could still get it in, depending where it was. Here we go. Right, why does it not show it on the big? No, never mind. So that, therefore, would go as I turn it around. Ooh. Dearie me, kids. Let's have a close look at. Okay. Yeah, see, it goes right on that lip, which is fine. So if you look, there's like that little thing there. That's where it goes. Or does it go on? Hang on. Let me just. Yeah, that's where it goes. All right. Alrighty, let's do that. Now, that being so, what I'll need to do is, you'll need to excuse me very briefly. I'll keep the microphone going. Coffee. I'll just go get a bowl of warm water and we'll get these two decals on. And then I think my next target for doing things will be the Lavockin, actually. Yeah, I need to get some masking done on that so as I can start on the upper wings. Then, while I'm in masking mode, I'll start setting up stuff on the B-17 and C-47. Alrighty. Now then. All right. Hope you're well, Budgie Mama. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Water, dearie me, up we get. Oh dear, the old grey berry. Word he used to be. Italeri. Now then. Looking. No, it's not in there. There's a. Aha! Finding. Particular ceramic bowl that's really. It's basically a rice bowl. It's the ideal size and shape for this particular task is. Yeah. And here we go. There we go. That'll do us. Done. Now, just wipe the bottom. Now, we shall. It doesn't really matter. Well, given the angle that the kit is currently at, May as well as do number 20 first. Now, that's going to be a little tricksy. And actually, no, it'll be easy enough. I prefer to hold the brush and slide the paper. This is going to require a bit of the... Oh, no, I know how I'll do it. I have a cunning plan. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Now, first, let's get it. Oot and a boot. And here we have. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Boom, this one. Now, can anyone tell me where that particular ha 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 laugh comes from? If you get it right, you get a cheesy grin from the big man. Now, I guess the big issue here is that it's where I'm thinking that you might be able to identify it from, but yeah, hey, we'll see. Clue. Simpsons. Is a pretty big clue, but you'll need to be particular to the episode. Yeah. I suppose it would only be fair that I will give the answer, so long as I remember, at the end of the stream. Yes, I will. Do you care? Probably not. Do I care? Not really. Am I going to do it? Yeah. Now then. All right. Delay. Now, I'm going to be better served, in fact, to hold it that way. Because that way I'm going to be able to go. Now we'll get a suitable brush. Boom. Now, next, let's soak. Let's soak. Oh my God. Now, most of you would be howling, well, of those viewers from the UK and the US would probably be howling oblivious as to who I've just referenced there. It was an Australian band from 80s and 90s named Mental as Anything. Their actual song was Let's Eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. But yeah. In this case, let's soak. Let's soak. Yeah, what can I tell you? One of their members, a guy named Reg Mombassa, I think it was, got behind a line of clothing that I think you guys might know of because I think they're global. And that's Mambo. Anyway, I digress. Again, entering turf, of which you guys probably don't really care, and indeed, neither do I. Why? Because it's pretty trivial stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Now then. Delay. Delay. There we go. Whoops, almost lost him. But didn't. So there is much rejoicing. Now, let us... A little bit of decal setter. Yep. And... Oops. Just straighten it up. Not quite happy with that. Let's get that. There we go. That gives us better focus to where it needs to be. Down you come. It just needs to be something not quite right there. Other way. There we go. There we go. Right. So that's that one on. Hang on. Let me just check one last thing. Yeah, maybe just a touch further back on that side. There we go. Not quite. Okay, now I'm happy. All right. That's that one. Hang on. Ding. Yep. So it's, yeah, just that little decal there. That's it. And finally, zoom out. Let us. Now, first I will set this decal up on the tweezers. And then I'll move the jig around. And then I shall put the decal on, I shall. Alrighty, now go across there. Straight up here. Oops. There we go. All right. This is all very good, I must say. Pretty chipper about most of this. Pretty chipper about most of the way that session has progressed. Now, as I said, once I've got that done, we'll start doing some masking up of various things so that we can, yeah, get onto them. Now, there we go. And once I've got this done, I'm going to empty this bowl because A, it's taking up space, and B, I just don't like having something that could result in large amounts of water going all over the bench, being in the area. I'm sure you can understand that. All right. But starting to get very happy with it now. Now, just trying to think what I need to do for the Lavockin as far as masking goes. And it's quite a lot in actuality. Or is it? We shall see. Now, is this moving? Not yet. Alrighty, now should be moving now. Come on, we're moving. Alrighty, let's do this, kids. And then, as I said, we shall pop this up. I'll have to stand up and do that, and well, then I might as well get rid of the water. Get the Lavockin down. And then, yeah, we'll take care of business, kids. Now. There we go. That easy, kids. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Actually, I probably shouldn't call you all kids. You're probably all about my age. Nonetheless, who knows? Some of you may even be older. Oh, that'd be an achievement, I tell you. Now, alrighty. So, that's all coming up very nicely now. And there was much rejoicing. Alrighty. So, let's get this up off the bench. I should probably make sure that's sealed. Yep, they're getting the water cleared. Alrighty, so done. We come. Oh, we almost lost it there because I smacked it on something. Oh, that's, yeah. I'm much happier with that for those little bits of touching up on the paintwork and stuff. It's looking much nicer. Now, our next target for doing stuff is this little number. And I'll be back directly. I'm just going to move the camera a little. Light. There we go. Now then, what we need to do on this is pretty straightforward. Certainly I think so. And all it is a bit of masking. And in fact, now, give me a moment. Aha, here is what I seek. It's the C47, because I may as well do some masking on this while I'm at it. And you know, there's a whole stack of masking I might get onto here, which means we're going to be needing my extensive select. That's not my full range of masking options. Okay, let's find all my different size tapes. They've been, during various organisational things I've attempted to do, I've put them in all sorts of places. Give me a moment. Where's my big chunky one? Here's another one I like using a lot. I'm a big fan of this stuff because you can see where you're putting it. Now, give me a moment. There's a couple of dearie me, Rob. What are you doing to yourself, lad? No. Aha. What have we here, by golly? I've got those as well. Where's my big chunky one gone? Oh, Rob, what have you done to yourself, mate? Oh, well, we'll have to work with what we got. Although I do want to find the big chunky ones because I can mask the B17 and Here it is. Boom, big and chunky. Now, first things first. Alrighty. Now, what we'll do, actually, here's something I need to consider for part of this. Because what we're getting ready for here, is, here we go. This is the markings of Ivan Kozadub. He was the Soviet Union's top ace of World War II, and that's the markings we're going to give this aircraft. Now, what we're looking for, well, there's a bit, that's kind of useful in this way, that's the one, is basically we're looking to do the blue-grey there before we put the darker grey on. Now, let me just check something here. Have I made an error there? Sergeant. Oh. Yeah, that's tricksy. Okay, yeah, no, I think I'm good. I think. Because you see, what the hell is that? You can't tell me it's a different colour. And you see, they draw the shadows on. That is not necessarily helpful. Shit. Now I'm a bit apprehensive about something. And what that is, actually that would make more sense as a colour pattern. Yeah, okay. That's a bit frustrating. What I've just discovered, guys. Excuse me a moment. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
What time are you back?
2 hours.
2 hours?
2, 3.
Okay, yep, no worries.
Pick it out.
See yous. Just, yeah, my housemate out's going out. Now, what I'm thinking, and I'll show you what my issue is here. Okay, now, when I looked at this, I looked at that and assumed that that was that. But if you look at it very closely, no, it is not. It is my supposition that, in fact, that light blue goes all the way across to there and down, and they've just drawn the shadows of that. Now, can we find... Yeah. Boom. Now, that is frustrating. However, it's not disastrous. It does, however, leave me with a question. Do I fix that by brush or do I airbrush that back on? It will be easier for hand or quicker if I hand brush. That's a bit annoying, that is. Or hand brush. All right, let's do that. That is a bit, wee bit annoying, to be honest. Never mind. If that is the worst issue I have to deal with on any given day. Okay. Now, it would be in this box, I reckon. you. Hang on. Yep. Let's have a look. Blues. What's this one? Hellblau. No, it's a German blue. Light brown. Aggressor white grey. White. British dark olive. Okay, looks like the blue ones are in the other box then. I have a sufficiently large quantity of paints that I have them, in some instances, categorized by nation, but some of them are specific to hello. Boom, that's the one we're after. Actually, while I'm here, no, I don't want that one. Is transparent blue. I do have that out in the back. Not in these, I don't. That's the trick. All right. Now, in the meantime, let us pop that down there. Now, I'm not using these immediately, so we'll get those off the desk. We'll get that up to there and into there. Ah, dearie me, eh? Now, shake up the paint. Dear oh dear, this is most frustrating, it is. However, one thing I will say is that it's going to make masking a whole lot easier. I might as well just do any relevant tidy ups for this colour, such as around the lights there, while I'm here. And yeah, all right. Most annoying. I need a fair bit more than that. It does. Now, you can still see how much pigment there is in down there. Ah, dearie me, kids. Once the hull on the car's dry, I'll just do the. I should be able to do most of the chrome and anything else that needs touching up when I do the black. Then it's just that last few steps of assembly, and we are winning. In fact, then we'll be done. Wow, that's cool. I'm trying to decide what I'll do for my next. Which car will be my next one? I've got options on that. I've got a Lamborghini. I've got 2 Mustangs I can work on. I've got a Volvo coming, and I'll have a Mini Cooper S and a V-Dub coming. Now, the V-Dub I've got very specific plans for. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Now we're travelling here on the mixing caper. A bit more. Alrighty. Now then. We shall. Is that loose? Delay. This won't take long. And in truth, I can even be a little clumsy with it in some capacity, because I'm just going to paint over the top if I need to. It's not a big trick now, is it, kids? All right, let's get this done. And then let it dry. Then we'll mask up the C47 and parts of the B17. And then, now, first things first. Let's get you guys a better view. Move it a little. There we go. Alrighty. Of course, this is going to look a bit different initially. But once it's hit with the matte and also had a couple of coats, it'll all look fine. Delay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense as a paint job. Why would you put the shadows in on your paint map? I mean, I guess maybe they're trying to convey to you that, yeah, you'll see it like that. But really, kids, you know, really? No, we'll just come into there. All right. Around and into there. Into there. There. All right. All right. Now, let's go through there. In case you're wondering why there's a gap been left at the top, there's meant to be one. It's like a ring of steel ring goes there. Don't ask me why that is so, but it is. Now, next, we will just get a small brush out, go around the lights, and then we'll put that aside to dry, and then we'll do some masking. And then, now our amount of masking, I will want to check a couple of things, but that we need to do should be fairly straightforward, I think. Not use of that wonderful word, I think. Just because I think it should be straightforward does not mean it will be straightforward, but we'll leave that discussion there. Now, because the color I'm setting up for on the C47 will be interior green. Now, there are a couple of bits of the B17 that I need to do interior green conveniently. So I shall. They're small parts. Just like, yeah, get them done out of the way. But that's another story. Now, deedly. Next, let's get a really crisp looking brush. This will do us nicely, I think. And over. Oh, Rob, you yuts. I hadn't finished with that color. That's okay. That's okay. What I might do, if I shake, given that I'm not covering a big area, let's see if sometimes we might be able to pull this off, so to speak. Because we're not looking at a big amount being required. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. There, and now over to here. I also noticed another area I need to do, but we'll see how we go. I might do that right now. Or actually, do I need to do that? Yeah. No, not that part I don't. Dee-lee-lee. All right. So that's the lights taken care of. What I'm considering, give me a moment. That's a little bit too... Yeah, not quite getting that. That's okay. If I don't, I'll... Yeah, I don't really have enough paint for it. That's okay. All right, leave that up here to dry. I can attend to that for final touch-ups. That's fine. All right, now, clean brush. Now, I'll be giving the Lavockin a second coat before I varnish and do the other masking on it. I'm a bit annoyed with myself. Well, I suppose all I did, I thought I was doing was following the assembly instructions. But hey, never mind. As always, if that's the worst fate that I have to deal with, I'm doing all right. Like Harry out of the Sultans from Swing. I'm doing all right. Oh dear. Dee-lee-dee-dee. Oh my. I'm a shocker. Nah. Now, next, quickly need to check. Okay. Okay, colors. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on a moment, let me just check something. Is that... They give the... this isn't first Italeri I've done. They give the colours in Model Master or Italeri, obviously. And Model Master are these little numbers that I've got to say, I don't generally go enamel, but they are quality, really good. That's why I was going, oh, now. Give me a moment. So what colour do they recommend for? And I would be guessing... that's a bit interesting. Here we go. Here's the colour I'm looking for, or the guide. B. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Here we go, kids. Here's the bit I'm looking for. What is H? Right, so what we have... B is leather. So that would be the surfaces. I'd say the bottom would be... Well, do I want to have a look? At what the interior, I'll probably do. The benches wouldn't be leather all the way down. That's pretty clear. And in fact, I think that's what the H is trying to indicate there. The sides are just normal. And interestingly, they seem... Okay, now I see what the deal there is. That's fine. All right, now, here we go. What about in the wheel bay area? Flat chromate. Not liking that as an idea. You can see I in there. Certainly for the lights, because that's silver chrome trim. It's a bit different again. Yeah, no, I'm going interior green in there, kids. Just because that's what they say, I disagree. And I'm allowed to because it's my bloody kit. And every other kit I've done hasn't gone chrome there. They've gone... Now, they've also go for flat chromate there. I'm going to go for chassis black. What's M? Flat. Okay, here we go. Yep. Alrighty, those L's are exhaust. Sorry, as I thought. I think you can see what I'm looking at here. All right. Now, with all that information supplied, or gained rather, what we're going to do... Now, let us start with one. We're setting up for our interior green sprays here. So, what we're going to need, those as well, but not that. That goes on the tail. Now we'll deal with that in due course. Here's our floor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can see exactly. I'll zoom in a minute, but you can see that they've actually set it up quite specifically there. That's the leather. That is not. I could potentially do that as separate color again. I think green is just the way to roll on that one. All right. Other bits that I'm going to want that color. That. Now, just check something out here. So that goes in like that, basically. So, yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. Alrighty. So, anyway, there. You'll need the other upper wing, which is there's a couple of other bits I'm looking for, I think. Yep, here's 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Boom. Now, upper wing, looking, finding. And I think, for airbrushing purposes at bare minimum, that is all we'll be requiring. Now, this is our interior green that we're doing. Might as well drop the assembly instructions in the back in the box. I mean, hey, why wouldn't I? Something I'm going to try and track down is decals for That's All Buddy. See if I can find that. Actually, want to trim that out while I'm here. Why do I need all that? Cool. Really, Rob? I'm going to pop that in the box. And in fact, all of that in the box. So we might as well. One. If I'm going to go that far, then that's going to be more stable that way. Let's just and trim there. That's a bit of a poser. I could potentially, let's see if this works as an idea. Whew. Now what I'm hoping is that I can bury that knob sort of a thing in some blue tack for airbrushing purposes. That's the plan. Now, in the meantime, let's pop all of this back in the box so we don't lose it. Now, the masking for this is there. I mean, we don't really need to mask that. We can just spray from there, and it's going to have a green on the outside, so and a darker green than what we're probably going to be using. So that's fine. We're just going to go splash like there. There's fine. Now, all of that we're going to need to. Oops! All we're going to really need to do is put it on plinths and stuff, so as we've got the relevant space to just go in due course. Now, this one's empty, so let's start with this one. I wonder if I can just go while I'm here, put that in tight. Yep, that's good. That's that one done. Next, now kind of got that there's one over there that's occupied. Now here we go. Up. these are the B17 wheels. Now I don't need to do them immediately. I've got this white on them, as you can see. It's a whole other story. It's not because they have white walled tyres on B17s, they don't. It's just that there's a decal that actually goes across that. Yada, 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 yada. Now, in the meantime, however, we go splatch. And now saw, where did I put? Here it is. I tell you, this stuff is fantastic. Now, and we'll go through there, into there. There we go. Boom. That's that ready. They can just sit as is. Now, all right. I probably need to make some sort of decision as to where the interior green ends and the chassis black starts. I would suggest, looking at that, oops, let's try it like there, where it should be. Okay, that would be the, yeah, right. Okay. How far out? If there's a, yeah, okay, because then we'll get, let me just check something for a moment, guys. The assembly instructions. Now, what I want to check here. Yes, right, okay. No, all of that interior area that on those wings is going to be interior green. That's the part that we're going to do chassis black, because that's the engine cowlings. Right. And with that decision made, nice and easy. Now, next. So I can just pretty much just go schlip, schlip. That's the technical phraseology I'll have you know. Schlip, schlip. In fact, I can even use this. I've got shitloads of this. Now, if that's the wheel bay, actually, because that should also be interior green in my eyes. So, I want to try and keep that clear. That's going to be quite a light color. I guess we need 2, 1. This is probably going to be the most fiddly part of it. That's fine. I don't mind that so much. I don't need that much. Jesus, Rob. What are you doing to yourself, mate? What are you doing? Now we'll trim that about half the length. Dear, oh dear. Now, come here, you. Now, yeah, that's going to look good if I do it that way. I'm just looking at the overall paint scheme and stuff like that. I tend to view. Give me a moment. Just need to get some tweezers out. Painting directions is more of a guide than an absolute hard and fast rule. Sometimes they don't necessarily do them. They do them for ease rather than accuracy sometimes. And also there is always the golden rule of scale modelling. It's your kit, it's your build, you do it how you want. Now, speaking for myself, I'm choosing, no use of that word, to most aircraft I've built have had interior green all the way through the base as your base coat for your detailing on the wheel bay. And that seems to be consistent in most aircraft, so you know. Now we'll come up here. All right, there. Now I will get some interior green in areas I don't particularly want it, but that's okay. Because again, I will be painting over ultimately. Now, or I can paint over it as far as it is more the point. A bit further down. There we go. There we have him. All right. Now we simply do the rest. Now, all of this has taken rather longer than I thought, to be honest. Oh, hey, kitty guy, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I got a lot of good work done on the hull of the car, which is now very close to done, and the cockpit, in fact, as well. I'm kind of pleased with how the cockpit's now looking. Yeah. And yeah, got the last of the decals on the car as well. And now, as you can see, I'm prepping up the C-47. I discovered a small glitch in the paintwork on the Lavockin. So I tidied that up. I might want that up here a bit, to be honest. I might trim that. And then anyway, yeah. Now once I've gotten the C-47 prepped, which will take a little bit of time. I'm probably going to be winding up the stream, but pretty happy with how much we got done today. No, this is still the Advan, which is now coming along very nicely. Got all the decals on it now. Hang on. There's just a few little tidy ups that need to be done on the black, and maybe a couple on the silver. But I would suggest I can probably get that completely done in the next day off camera or whenever. And I have other cars though that I also wish to do. They would include I've got a few kits coming, in fact. I'll be doing a few cars this year. And I've given all the different kits I've got and want to build as well. I've got that many. I am getting a bit of an urge to consider a Star Wars thing, maybe, which I'd probably need to give to someone because it'd be fairly large, I should think, most of them. Fortunately, I do know some Star Wars fans who would probably be very grateful for them. So yeah, now this, we'll just get where's our scissors gone? I can probably use these ones quite happily. Give me a moment. There we go, that's better. Now, alrighty. Oops, never mind. Now, next, we need to go. Which way do I need to go? Oops, gotcha. Now, she's there. All right. Now, delete. Now, again, I reckon we'll be doing a bit of trimming of that to there, because we don't need all of that. No. You don't need that, son. There we go. Almost there. Now. All right. That one's not done completely yet, because I need to there. There we go. And okay, that's that one completely masked. Now, let's have a look. Okay, yeah, along the bottom there. I'm thinking it might be worth my while, as there's a colour overlap between the C47 and the B17, to do the interior green on this and then do most of the exterior coats on the B17 and this at the same time. That will, well, it's just going to be more efficient, is the theory. That is my theory. Oh, very good. Now, there we go. Next. So we go in, yeah. Here we go. All right. All right. Now then, next we go that way. Oh, and then this one's done. Well, we're going to need a bit more than that, to be honest. But almost there. After this bit of trimming, we can do the remainder of the C47, and that should be a fairly quick job, really. Now, I'll get off of my, I've got a bit of sticky tape on my fingers. There we go. And you can come and go right there. There we go. Now, boom. So we're able to go there, there, and she'll look pretty. In the city, ladies look pretty. Now, one thing I am going to do, just because it's going to be very, very easy to do, and I'm just being lazy not doing it, is about that much. Give me one, just pop that bit there. Come here, you. Oh, I'm going to need more than that. Never mind. Where's the other bit? There we go. Ding. Boom. Oh. And I think that'll be tall enough. Yep. Try getting it in straight, Rob. There we go. Boom. Next. What we'll do here, nice and easy on, and that very shortly gets extremely easy Oh, hang on, there's a slight issue there, but never mind. Not issue, that's the wrong word. It's just the bench will require. There we go. Oh, one piece, nice. There we go. That one. Boom. There we go. So that'll be our, yep. That'll be the wheel bay. Now, almost dropped him, but caught him in time. There we go. Here we go. That's that sealed. Look, the easiest way of doing this one. Bam. And then just a little bit around there. I was going to do work on the B17 as well, but I've rather run short of time. Even though it be a Sunday, I have things to do and places to be, peeps. Although maybe that's not so surprising. Now. Almost there. There we go. And just round the front, round the outside, round the outside. There we go. Now. I've probably, if I'm lucky, got the ideal width. Oh, look at that. It's a goddamn, it's not perfect, but it's not far off. Which then means just a couple of pieces will do the job. Come to Papa. Now, where's the starting point? Oh, there we go. It's even visible. Who would have thunk it? It's going to be a first for bloody masking tape, I tell you. Anyway, come here, you. Now, there we go. You can see a bit better as to what's going on here. Oh, come here. Why, you little? Now, how did that happen? Alrighty. Now, next. Boom. Alright. I just had a very, well, not entirely pleasant thought, or question that reared its ugly head for me, which is of those, however many troops went into one of these aircraft, I wonder how many never actually made it to the jump point in terms of got shot down or hit by flak or whatever. It would be an ugly thing to consider. And it would have to have happened at least a couple of times. And more than a couple, I would suggest. Doesn't sound like a good outcome. Oh, it's just there then. All right. Now with this, I'm going to need to adjust the angle as I brush it. I think the actual saw point is there. So how will I hold this when I do this? Probably from that angle, because it's going to matter. Actually, not going to need to put this on something. That's what I'll do. I digress. As I do. Now I'll turn it that way. Oh, hang on a moment. Why? Because, give me a moment. Where to put it? I'll show you. Where did I put the... Here it is. Okay. Because... I'll need to zoom in for this. Okay. You'll see there is the wheel bay. And we're going to airbrush into there. And that's got to be interior green all the way into there. Outside of that, it's got to be Boeing grey. So we're keeping that clear. The green goes into there and in there. And ultimately as well into there. And the corresponding parts. And that's going to create our wheel bay. That's why. There we have it. There now. This masking of the benches proved a little trickier than I thought. But never mind. Oops, a daisy. Up you come. Now the other side. Now, next, and we'll do the same at the other end, so as we can make our lives just a little bit easier. I'll tidy that up with a sharp pair of scissors. Never mind, you get off of there. I do not need you there. Get off, get off. Got a bit of tape on the... Off, why you little... Now, got it all over my bloody fingers. Once I got these off, I'm going to wind up the string, guys. Hang on a moment while I come here, you. You can go with that and there we go. Hang on a moment. Oh, this one. This one. I believe. Actually, hang on. Give me a moment. I can even possibly give you an exact figure. Give me a moment. Where is my... I do have a ruler in the kitchen. From memory. Here we go. This will do it for us. It's a little more heavy-handed than I was hoping for, but be that as it may. Oh, here we go. Oh, Jesus, we're being a bit slow on the uptake, mate. Here we go. We have, yeah, as I expected, this, mate, is 3 centimetre. So a bit over the old inch. It looks more like an old school inch, but yeah. It's either of 2.5 or 3 centimetre. And look, when it comes to doing big areas, hollow dolly, you can't go too far wrong with it. Yeah, boom. Alrighty, now switch the light out, zoom on out. All right, guys, that is me done. Now, first up, thank you for watching. I do genuinely appreciate it. As always, first-time viewers out there, it is time for you to hit the magic button of follow, like, or subscribe. If you haven't already, that is. Now, if you would like to track me down on other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord, and I'm Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Follow, like, or subscribe. If you haven't gotten the picture, you're a bit slow on the uptake. I'm sorry to tell you these things. Okay, tomorrow. Me, my bloody singing, eh? Cool. Tomorrow is the... is that Tamia? No, it's Meng, I think. I could be wrong on that. Anyway, be that as it may, I will be back tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, I'm not quite sure what we're going to work on tomorrow. Something. You never know. We might be putting the car together. Finishing it. We might be doing all sorts of things. We shall see. Depends what I get done today in the remaining time that I've got to do stuff and yada, yada, yada. All righty. Now, so tomorrow I'll be back at the same sort of a time. Tomorrow, Monday, don't have appointments. We've just had our daylight savings thing change, so it's... in some ways, it makes it easier to get on. In other ways, it makes it harder. I digress. 7 p.m. Now, here's the deal. Yeah, that'll probably be the case, mate. Because we had the change in daylight savings, where previously, get this, at one stage, 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. here was your 7 p.m. Now, it is now such that it is that 9:30 a.m. is your 7 p.m. So that works quite well for me. I can do a decent stream, and then I've still got most of the day. When your daylight savings change, that'll change again. What can I tell you? Time is a human construct. It's true. Alrighty. Be that as it may. So that's tomorrow I'll be back at a similar sort of a time anyway. There'll be an announcement on Facebook and YouTube. Akeley Dokley. With all of that said and done, it is now time for me to say that I'll be back tomorrow at a similar kit time and on the same kit channel. And hopefully I'll catch you guys then. See yous.